amortization. Okay. Okay. Now let's say you want to continue for your study. Okay. In Unit 10. Okay. Suddenly previously you were sponsored. You were sponsored by Pharma. You know what's Pharma? Father and mother. Suddenly your father and mother don't want to sponsor you. Okay? Suddenly. I'm not saying that it is true. Okay? You have your father and mother say to you that instead we sponsor you, you should find your own resources. So what you do, you go to the bank and say to the bank that, hello, I'm studying, my father don't want to give me money anymore. Okay, can you give me some money? Okay, then the bank agrees to give you money, okay, 6,000 ringgit. 6,000 ringgit for you to continue on your study. Okay, so this 6,000 ringgit will be used by you, okay, to buy your handphone, okay, and to buy your makeup and all that. Is it? No, you need to buy your books and your pencils in your study, right? Okay, not handphone and not makeup, all that. Okay, sometimes your father and mother are fed up because you will buy handphone, pay your monthly bills and all that, right? So that's why they want to say you finance yourself. Okay, now 6,000, okay, is the amount that you borrow. 6,000, the amount you borrow. Okay, now how much are you going to pay? Okay, in terms of interest and principal, okay, in 4 years' time. Okay, let's say you borrow 6,000 and your loan payment every year is 1,892. Okay, if you want to know what is the component of your interest and principal, you have to do this loan amortization schedule. Okay, so now let's say your borrowing have an interest rate of 10%. Okay, so what you do is that your loan payment actually consists of two elements, which are interest and principal. Okay, so if you want to find the principal amount from this loan payment, you just multiply 6,000 with the interest rate of 10%. You get 600. Okay, so now you know that the difference between your loan payment and this interest is your principal, right? So 1,892.74 minus 600, you get 1,292.74. This is your principal payment. Okay, so this principal payment you have to minus from your total principal at the first year, this 6,000. 6,000 minus 1,292.74, you get 4,707.26. This is your ending year principal. This ending year principal will become your beginning principal for year 2. Okay? It will become your beginning of year principal. Then you have to calculate your interest, which is 4,707 multiplied with 10%, you get 470.73. This is your interest payment. Okay? So if you compare the interest payment from year 1 and year 2, the interest payment is actually decreasing. It is decreasing. 600 decreased to 470. Right? And compared to the third year, it also decreasing 328, and it decreased to 172 in year 4. Okay. Now, why does this interest payment actually decrease? It is because your principal actually decrease after you have paid your principal payment. Okay? But if you look at your principal payment, it has a vice versa effect. Okay? It increased, right? From 1,002 to 1,004 to 1,005 to 1,007. Okay? Because when interest decrease, principal payment increase. Because this amount is the same, right? This amount is the same, 1,892.74. So when interest payment decreases, your principal will increases as the time goes by. Okay? And lastly, you find that this principal payment will set off by your principal payment. Okay? 1720 0.64, and also your principal, so that your ending of your principal will give you a zero balance. Okay? Right, this is loan amortization. Right? The basic concept is that you will get your interest payment from your beginning of your principal. Okay? Not from 6,000. Okay? Not from 6,000. You take it from the beginning of your principal after minusing your principal payment. That is the basic concept. Okay? And the other factor is that as you go on to from year to year, the principal payment will increase, the interest payment will decrease. Okay? Alright. Okay, we have finished with the loan amortization. Okay? So you can always do your loan amortization for yourself. Right? For example, if you lend from PT-PTN, or you lend from YTN, or YPM, or Pharma, or anything, right? Okay, Pharma, or LLN, or TNB, you can always do your loan amortization. Okay? Anybody lend from KTM? No, eh? KTM no. No KTM. ATM? Nobody. Nobody lend from ATM. You know what is ATM? What is ATM? Yes? Automated? Teller machine? No, not that. I'm not telling about that. Angkatan Tentera Malaysia. Okay, ATM. They are also sponsoring some of the students, ATM. Especially in strategic defense and all that. Okay? Alright? Now, determining interest or growth rate. Now, at times, it may be desirable to determine the compound interest rate or growth rate, okay, implied by a series of cash flow. We want to know what is the interest rate or the growth of the interest. Okay. Now, as for our previous example, we know how much is the interest rate. It's already been given. Okay. But in this case, the interest rate is not given. So you want to know what is the interest rate. Okay. Now let's say you have the series of cash flow. Suddenly it does not give you any interest rate. You have to find the interest rate. Okay. Now let's see one example. For example, you invested 1,000 in a mutual fund in 1994, which grew as shown in table below. Okay. So you can see that in 1995, it increases to 1,127. And then it also increases to 5,525 in 2000. So it keeps on increasing. Okay, you want to know what is the interest rate of the mutual fund. Okay, what is the interest rate of the mutual fund? You know what is your present value. Okay, you know what is your future value, but you don't know what is your interest rate. Okay, how are you going to find the interest rate? You can find using formula, or using table, or using Excel, or using calculator. You can use any method. Okay, now let's say we try using the formula. Okay, you know your future value, present value, future value. Okay, you want to know what is your future value and your interest rate. Now let's use this simple formula, PB 1 plus K power of N. Okay, future value is 5525, right? Present value is 1,000. Okay, 1 plus K is not known. N is, how much is N? 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, 5 year, 6 year. Okay, 6. Okay, can you get the answer? Mas? Yes? 53%. How much you get? 73%, okay? So that is using formula. Okay? Using formula. How do you get it? Okay, this is, you can divide it by 1000. Okay? 5.525, right? Equal to 1 plus k. Okay? And then you can reduce it. Square root. Right? Because square root. Power root. Okay, 5.525. Okay? Equal to 1 plus k. How much you get this? 1.33 equal to 1 plus k. Okay? So you just transfer this one over here. So you get 0.33 equal to k. So this is actually 33%. Okay? What do you call that? Power root? Power root to sign. Okay? So it's important to know that although 7 years shown, right? We show 7 years, but actually we calculate only for 6 years. Okay? Because of the time factor, right? So 6 years. Okay, so just 1000 is the present value, 5500 is future value, 6 is number of period. Using Excel we get 33%. Now let's look at how we are going to use it using Excel. Okay, future value is 5525. Okay, interest rate is not known. Okay, N is 6. Payment is 0. Okay. Present value is 1000. Okay, you click on the paste function. Click. You want to find, this is 1000. Command cell, general. Okay, we just put general 1000. Okay, this is our interest rate. Okay? So you go to paste function, go to financial. What are you going to choose? Interest rate or return? Rate. And let's use the interest rate or return. Okay, let's use this. Try to use it. Rate not known. N is equal to 6. Payment is 0. Present value is 1000. P2. Okay. Type is okay. Rate. Future value is not given. Alright. Okay, we use rate, okay? We use rate. Paste function, financial, and then go to rate. And click OK. Okay? So, NPER is 6. Payment is 0. Present value is 1000. Future value is 5525. Type is OK. And click OK. Oh, what is this? Oh yes, I forgot to. What was wrong? Payment is 0. Present value is 1000. Future value is 5525. Sometimes using formula is simpler rather than using computer. Okay, 6 NPER, payment 0, PV 1000, future value 5525. Type formula result, no formula, no result. Why? Okay, let's just put 0 here. It's still the same. Okay, let's check on the PowerPoint status. 6 payment 1,000. Okay, I have already put all the information. Should be. Okay, now let's say just we don't just put here. Okay, something wrong with the computer. Something wrong with it. Okay, I'm using the correct formula. Rate equal to B3. Okay, so rate is 6, 1,525. Should give me the answer, right? Okay. What's wrong with this? Okay, never mind. I'll find it out. What's wrong? Year and per is 6. Okay. Payment 0. TV 1,000. Put what? Oh, besarkan sikit. Is it the? No. Okay, so I'll try to find it. What's wrong with the computer? Okay. Or maybe what's wrong with me? Okay, either one. Either the computer or me. Okay. Okay. According to the formula, we'll use this: period, payment, present value, and future value. Okay. Then this is the formula. Okay. So it should give me the right answer. 6, 1,000 has already been okay, but the answer is 33%. Okay, 33%. Okay, with that, I think we have finished. Okay.